Hello, beautiful Cancers, and welcome to your extended reading for July 2020. And I've been sitting here again, looking at all the new cards. And what strikes me, almost like making a joke, but it's all these swords cards. Everywhere in the reading here, there are a lot of swords here. So I think you are quite up in your head. And I also see there are a lot of pages here. And the knights page. So there are a lot of new information that will coming to you, new messages, and when with all these swords, all this thinking that's taking place. Yes, it is a support, but it could also be that one can get stuck in the head. And you are a Cancer person, you have your strongest resources in your inner life. That's not only to be in your head, it's to be in your body, in connection with your inner core. And to be able to connect to the collective in unconscious but subconscious way. And that's your strongest resource. So being in the head can delay the story that unfolds here. It could get stuck in your head. And because here the seven of Pentacles here, the plants are seeded, and you see what crop that will grow here, but you have to wait. It takes long time. And in the house of finances, the Five of Pentacles, that the resources, the abundance are here, but you are stuck in the head here. Like the person said, they're stuck in the head, so they walk by and don't see that actually you only need to pass through the gates of the church, and inside you have the resources you need. So I see delays here, resources and delays. So let's start with the first house. We had a Three of Swords, a Corona constellation card, and I see that your sense of hurtness not to be able to communicate when you meet people, like pre-coronavirus, you will turn into your internal resources, your inner resources, and read your Torah and accept the new circumstances and see the new possibilities in that. So the Empress here showed that you will be perceived as a person further on that has grown with this challenge. And in the finance houses, the second house, the stuckness will leave you, and you will see what you need to do, because with the magician here, you will see, okay, I have all resources, the pentacles, the cups, the swords, the wands here. I have the connectedness to the greater all and to the lower world, and I have the eternal abundance sign here. So you will step into the growth phase and the growth spirit. And here in the third house of communication, we have 2 pages here, and this signifies that you did have to connect with your shadow, your dark sides, to meet this challenge here, to handle the communication in your local community, because they are coming constantly new information contradicting the other. This is fake. No, it's not fake. This is the truth. No, this is not the truth. This is the truth. So the sword, the swift energy just brings the information. It doesn't think if it's correct all the time. So I think this represents the lies, and this is what's coming within. And maybe not all of these 2 stories are truth at all, but they will create the traction, the movement in your communication, so you find what works for you. And in your 4th house of family and the private, the balancing temperance card, there will be some turmoil, that you will need to bring your family into calmer water, but you will do that in a way that is calm, and there will be celebration in a success, that what you have aimed to for your family and your private life, that will be manifested. But it need to you take on and use your skills to bring your family into calmer water and leave the turbulent water. And in the passion house, the 5th house, where you did have the sun, I can see here that the creativity has been stuck, and you have been forced to change perspective, and the stuckness and change of perspective, this was a quite quick turn. So you did get stuck, you shift the perspective, find, okay, I do like this, and headed off. In the 6th house of everyday routines in work and health, I see the 4 of Swords, the contemplation, reflecting energy is very present here. So it's came again, and you rest assured that victory is coming here. So you take it as a king. you know your resources, you know so much about life, so you know that life changes and comes in waves, not so even. Sometimes they are sharp and sometimes they are very slow. So just wait, change will come, and that will be in my favor. I not need to worry here. My everyday routines is just moving on, but slow. And the 7th house of significant relationships, the Ace of Pentacles is absolutely here. The new seed for the new, and this was possible due to the 8 of Cups card here, that you see the space here for the 9th cup, but the 9th cup is missing. You're not settled here with only 8 cups. You're going to find the 9 cups, and you will find it. And what have assisted is the transformational energy here in the Capricorn house, that closed eras and opening up something new. Here in the 8th house, the axis of your assets, the other people money house, where we had this transition card of 6 of Swords. Making this transition you have needed a lot of soul searching within you to accept that transition. So, but the 10 of Swords here says that you will accept this. And you decided that I will not get stressed out of this. I move from my head to my inner wisdom. And since other things are moving here, you know that the change will be to something new, to something better. And you see also the 8th and 2nd houses are on the same axis, and after some stalling here with the 10 of Swords, the Moon, and the 5 of Pentacles here, finally the solution, how you will make the next step, will come. The 9th house, that you had a Hermit and was on the inner journey to create the new in the 7th house. There has been some struggle, some fighting here in combined with your Queen of Pentacles, that you are on a solid foundation with yourself. But I sense that this traveling in together with Neptune has been a fight for conflicting information. But you will see what you'll be able to see the division between what's real and not real, and what can be used and not used. So the Page of Pentacles absolutely connects here. And this inner journey will be manifested in abundance, in resources, in money. And that's because you will use your, as I said again, I'm starting to repeat myself about your go back inwards to yourself. And that's the power we that's the strongest power we can use to express ourselves. Here in the 10th house, the house of career, where you have both help and giving and receiving help, and generosity. I see there are a lot of mental struggling here. So, maybe the Chariot here, that could be difficult with where to put focus, because you cannot help everyone, be the support of everyone. You need to focus your energies. On the Chariot, there are the two lions, focus on two different things. It's difficult to create focus, and I think making choices here will be difficult for you, because you will sense that, okay, if I bring this, I have to leave this. And whatever fight I take, I need to hurt some people and leave them behind to be able to give to others. So your helping here in giving and receiving help will be a struggle, because the need is much bigger than you can take on yourself. And maybe that's why you helping others need to connect with other people and ask for help to take on this task. And maybe that is something that takes place in the 11th house. Wishes come true, and connected with cosmos to grant our wishes and give us the luck. I sense with this that you, King of Swords, have been thinking of wanting luck, wanting to receive from something from cosmos to assist you in this. But you've been wishing but not believing. And that have constrained you. But when you connected to your inner energy, you receive a lot of options to actually manifest something. And the 12th house, about your inner world, where you retreat, you escape, you hide. You did have this very swift energy of Prince of Swords to be balanced out by the 6th house of slow daily routines. And it's very, very contradictory energies here. Slowing down, accelerating here in your 12th house. So this is also telling me that there are a lot going on up in your head. And there will be something that connect with the cups here, that connect with you. As soon as you get connection with the cups, so that there will be a new start here. Exciting that I sense that, yes, there are very much swift energies in your 12th house. But it's like you cut the crap and hit on the spot you was looking for, and it's presented itself. And that was the Emperor, the strong energy of actually get things done. I need to finalize this. But even if you find what you're looking for, you have to wait for, even if the seed is planted, that there will be delays. Okay, Cancer, transformational period ahead of you with shredding skin, getting a new skin, and facing your inner dark sides that you not embraced. And the delays that take place here, that are to be manifested. And even if there are changes in the 2nd and 8th house about resources, abundance, they are being resolved due to your inventiveness from your inner core. So, bumpy ride, but lucky ride. So have a nice July, and see you again for the August reading. Bye bye.